Hi, fancy friends. Y'all know, girl, you know how this is. I didn't post a video yesterday because I posted a previous video before that and it was not performing that good. And because I knew it was not going to, because I mean, like, who cares about big box or plus shopping videos, like tips? But I've been doing this for a long time and I really wanted to share these tips with y'all. So I knew it was not gonna get a lot of like views, but I just wanted to put it out there because I know there's some people that will be interested in it. Or just like a little fun video to watch. So I didn't post it yesterday, and also I took a break because my boyfriend, it was his day off, and well, my hubby. And we were watching Squid Game and we finished the whole season 3, I believe. It sucked. I got so mad. They killed literally all of the best characters, but we're not gonna talk about that. So today I'm gonna go ahead and do some planches with y'all. There's a lot happening, y'all. I want to show you guys some house chores. I got some new planters that I'm obsessed with, and don't worry, I'm not gonna gatekeep because like they're amazing and I got you girly. And then some plenty updates, plant chores, and even a little bit of house chores. Today I finally have the house or the apartment for myself. I love my brothers when they come over, but I cannot do a lot of things. And let me see if I can put you over here. Is that a cute layout? Yes, my mom said this was a pecan. I hope you guys can hear me. Somebody told me about the audio being bad, which I can believe, honestly, because like the audio is always different throughout the videos. And when I edit through iMovie, it is not the most bougiest thing. So I pick up the volume, but I don't know. I need to work on my audio settings down the line. But here's the most picana. She did had aphids, which got me so disgusted. And she's over here because she's basically quarantined. Also, there's a lot of light to keep it happy. And as you can see, it's already getting wilted. And Monsteros Pecanas, they love to put up a show. If you forget to water it for like, if you're behind for like 3 or 4 days, the top of the leaves start to lose, the top of the plant starts losing leaves, and that's what's happening. So it is what it is. It's an easy fix, but I'm not really gonna stress about the top. I usually just want the vines and they look really, really good. I was inspecting it when I was calling my mom because I needed to ask her a question, which I'm gonna tell you in a bit. But I don't see no aphids. I just washed it down in the tub, and that's gonna be the plan for this one. That's why I haven't watered it. Just rinsing it down every single time when I need to water her, because it will just get rid of the pests. It's one of the easiest ways. And then spraying it with neem oil. I don't got my big bottle anymore. It broke. So I use like a basic spray bottle from the neem oil from Captain Jack's. I just reuse it until I can get myself a big bottle. But yeah, like I've been putting a lot of my money instead of plants, which trust me, girl, I want to buy plants, but I already have enough plants, and I really do. And I have a lot of propagations I need to like handle and figure it out. I've been giving some plants, like 1 or 2, to my boyfriend's grandma and my other side of the grandma, like my dad's side of the grandma. I don't see her that often, but when I do, I give her a lot of plants as well because they love plants. And I just had a lot of copies of one specific plant, so it did not hurt. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, I'm putting a lot of my money on plant supplies, like planters, because right now, girl, let's go to the plant room, girl. Let me go tell you right now, girl. Like, also, I'm caffeinated, obviously. Girl, you know I don't do my videos like that. Hold on. Because I added tea one time in the video and I was falling asleep. So, oi, what's the point of the video? I am buying a lot of plant supplies, like I said, and I need to focus on that, to be honest. I really do. And I got a lot of bottles of rubbing alcohol because it's really great. I haven't used them for a hot minute, but I just have them there just in case, because I hate it when I run out of things, especially that specific thing, because it works a lot with pests. And then I bought these planters, y'all. These are literally on sale right now. My focus right now is on these planters. These are the most genius planters out there. I'm not sponsored, y'all. My videos are never sponsored, y'all. I don't gotta tell you that because my videos are rarely ever sponsored. Ain't no one gonna pay this ghetto channel. So, not with that attitude, right? No, but these are so good. I got 1, 2, 3. Look, if I see a stock of them, I'm gonna get all of them. I'll probably leave 1 or 2 because I'm not that nasty. But girl, like, we know these are like, y'all, as an underwaterer, if you're an underwaterer and you have plants that like to stay moist continuously, get yourself one of these right now. They're on sale right now. They're like, I think $16 or like $15, But they're $6 right now. Also, this is an 8-inch. They have 6-inch as well. Same price on discount. There are different prices on retail, but like when they're marked down, they're the same price. Insane. So if you don't get it, David's gonna get it. Okay, David, why do you need all these? Because I actually really do have a lot of plants over time, but a lot of plant choice videos, potting up videos down the line. Really excited, but I just need to have my stock up right now. I have some good planters, and even though my plastic plants are starting to run out, there's still a lot of plants I want to repot. It's really fun and exciting, but I'm trying to do it as smart as I can. Some plants really don't care. In other words, some plants like to stay root bound. So like you can still push it, but there's some plants that just are not doing so good. Like for example, this one, my Lipstick Pagoda. The second I pot her up into this planter, she's never done good, and it's been months. I did check that she did have some pests, but it doesn't have any more pests. They could be in the soil. Not quite sure. Not quite sure. So what I think is that's always the last resort for me. There's a lot of different things that I do, and it's not really in order. I just like, I look at it and I try to like question like what's wrong with it. Is it I'm not fertilizing it enough? Is the watering really infrequent for it? Is it not like in its new spot? That's really important because first, even in my apartment, every room has different humidity and temperatures, not drastically, but the humidity can be drastic. That thing is busted, but because I was moving around. It's 63% humidity in here, but the kitchen's always like 70% humidity when I'm using the AC Central stuff like that, which right now it's off because it's too damn cold. But yes, so it could be that it does not like the planter. That's a real thing. I don't know what it is, but there are some planters, sometimes it's ceramic ones, that some plants do not like, and they would tell you. It could also be the soil. It could just be like there's nothing good in it anymore, or it could have pests, or it's not chunky enough, or it's too chunky, right? And then it could be humidity, but I just like look at it and I try to like check boxes off and see what's going on with it. And I think this one just needs a new planter. Basically decide, because I love that planter, I'm not gonna throw it away. I'll probably give it to a new plant, but that's where it's at right now. I got you, girl. You probably don't care, and that's okay, because I'm gonna get them. Like, I love these so much. For $6, I think they're like 5 something. Girl, that's really good. Like, let me show you. It's really, really, I think I already have one that's busted open. Hold on. And I have 4 in total right now that are not in use, but they're awesome because, let me show you. They're really, really good. Shout out to the girl, because I had a little small one and I was using it for the corkscrew, but I was using it incorrectly. And then she comments, it was like months back. I don't know if she's still watching, probably not. But she was like, David, you can actually put the plant directly in the terracotta. And I was like, are you sure? And then I was looking into it and I did a little test. Nothing inside, right? Obviously, because I was testing it. And then I put water in it. So when you fill these up, there's different sizes. You can laugh at the way I speak, it's okay. You want to put it to this line. Each one of these like cute little, I love that sound. Each one of these has like a little, what you call it, like lip line. We're gonna call it a line over here, right? Someone's gonna correct me. And just put water in here, because the second you put this in here, it's gonna go up. And I still do this every time. Sometimes you put too much and it will spill over, but that's besides the point. So basically, there's water around here, and the terracotta is porous. It wicks in the water, so it's basically gonna saturate the terracotta, and it's gonna saturate the soil, and the plant's gonna stay happy. Now, you do not wanna put a Sansevieria in this. You do not wanna put a plant that likes to dry out, or that likes to stay dry. You wanna put a plant in here that likes to stay moist, like a Calathea. A lot of some ficus varieties that like to stay moist. Calatheas, like I said, ferns. You wanna put them in here, because there's no hole in here. And you might be like, David, that's gonna get root rot. How can I say this? Yes, to a certain extent. Some moist likes to stay moist. Now do this if you want to, but some plants like to stay moist. Trust. I got my Boston fern, variegated tiger fern right there. Then we can keep it happy if I keep it moist. When it runs out of water, don't like literally put more water in it. Let it until like you see like the soil is drying out a little bit. You can do that, y'all. Like, you're in control. So like, let's say there's a plant that likes to stay moist, but sometimes likes to like, but there's a small little gap that it likes to dry out. Okay, so you're gonna put the plant in here. And put it with water to the line. You're gonna put this in here. The terracotta is gonna do what a terracotta does. The soil's gonna get moist, the plant's gonna stay happy. Now, this is gonna run out of water because the terracotta is absorbing and doing its thing, also the soil and the plant. And then you're not gonna fill this reservoir with water. And you don't always wanna judge by the top 2 inches of soil. So it's not always accurate. You can get a moisture meter, they're like $3, girl. And Amazon, girl, they run sales every now and then. You can insert it here. And if it says on the red or it's on green but it's entering the red, fill up the reservoir. It's that simple. It's that simple. I'm so sore. It's because, I don't know, girl. Some people be like, isn't it get root rot, David Weiss? I'm like, girl, obviously if you're going to keep filling it up and not letting it dry out, duh. But like, yes, these are really good, okay? As an underwaterer, as a person that just is a busy person, okay? I always put family first. No, sometimes it just happens, y'all. Like, sometimes life happens, and it's a thing, it's okay. Sometimes life happens, and life gets busy, okay? Everybody's life is different, but some of us have a chill phase, and then we get a chaotic phase with, I don't know how, or the universe, or what, but it just gets thrown things at you, and it just gets chaotic and busy. It's a real thing. These are awesome. So again, not sponsored. I'm like trying to sell it to you. I'm just letting you know why I love it so much. You don't gotta buy it. Okay, you don't gotta buy it. I'm not getting money out of this. I don't get money. I don't care. You being here, I do. But anyways, so it's YouTube, girl. You know how this works. But I'm not gonna waste your time, and I just have to give you something because like that's literally amazing. I love these so much, and I'm telling you this right now because by the time this video says a month old, they probably already stopped selling it. And we're gonna have to wait until next spring, and not even on springtime. They're gonna be on full price. So, and we know how inflation works. They're probably gonna be like $1 extra next year. So I'm just trying to hook you up with something, girl. Again, if you don't want it, that's perfectly fine. But to those that do, I'm gonna tell you, and I'm gonna give you my insight on it, my 2 pennies. So that's on these planters. Why I love them so much. They're amazing. They're amazing. And my corkscrew was in a small little thingy. Now it entered through a 4-inch. And now she's filling up. And I think I need to give it a 6-inch. But it's a very, very, very high chance I'm probably going to put it in here. And I know people are going to be like, David, it's going to like rot the plant, David. You're going to kill it. I almost killed my corkscrew by underwatering it. And it's on a reservoir. Like, I'm telling you because like, it's such, in other words, the corkscrew, I don't know. You can look it up. But I do have one in the kitchen. It's a thirsty plant. It is a thirsty plant. That plant drinks up water like it was doing 10 miles on a hot day. It is a thirsty, thirsty little plant. So that's my little stuff on that, okay? I love these planters. They're honestly so awesome. I really do. And I got you, girl. I would like to have 4 more. I already have 4. But it's because like I have, so I can fill this up right now. We're probably gonna do it. I'm probably gonna do one in this video possibly. But I do want to do it on some other videos, like a full-on repotting video. We used to do that a lot back then. Those are really, really fun. But I stopped doing them because it's a lot of fun when we're just chatting or we have like a Q&A going on. But last time I made a Q&A, post in the comments and questions. So yeah, so yeah, that's on that, you guys. I want to show you guys some plenty updates right now. But yeah, like I said, I keep saying that word. I hate that. Like I've been telling you, I'm not trying to buy plants right now. Trust me, I've been so tempted on these period plant shopping videos, and we're gonna do more plant shopping videos because like it's the best time right now. It's the best time. Now, if I see a Hoya compacta variegated, I'm gonna snatch it up. Those are even more rare than unicorns, to be honest. Costafan, why do you do this? I feel like I only released 1 basket per state. I don't know, girl. I only saw it 1 time in my life. And I didn't go there because my boyfriend was like, no, David, you're probably gonna get it like next week. I'm like, okay, you're right. Because it's usually right. But he was wrong this time, and I did not. It was the last time. It almost feels like a dream, like a faint. It almost feels like a dream. But no, it was real. I saw one in the real world. But I'm doing fine. I know it doesn't seem like it. I'm just being myself. Yeah. Like, I don't know. I'm just literally being myself, and it feels good that I can just be dramatic and be myself, and I do not get judged. I'm being judged, but like I cannot see you making the faces. Does that make sense? So it is what it is. I got my coffee, as you can see though. And it says life happens, coffee helps. Got it from Marshall. That's a lie. Burlington. Burlington has really cute mugs. I'm not really like crazy with mugs, to be honest, but I should get more, to be honest. Like, I drink my really black. Excuse me. I drink it really black. Like, literally, I make my coffee super strong. My brother was here, and he saw me. I don't use a measuring. Don't judge me. I know a tia right now or a grandma's gonna tell me, David, don't do that. You're gonna stop me. I don't use measurings when I do my coffee. The only measuring that I do is my heart. And I get the cover from the Folgers. Yes, I use Folgers. I get the coffee, the top from the Folgers, and I make it like a taco, and I just scoop up my coffee grains and I put it in my coffee machine. And I put that girl to work. That's what I do. And I pour how much my heart desires. Okay? And it comes out really strong. Like Starbucks. Starbucks could never. I had a Starbucks. I need like 4 espresso shots to get the same flavor and reaction than like how I do it at home. Now, yeah. So it's really good though. It's really good. My family knows that I make my coffee super strong. Don't play with me. Like they know. When they come here, they know they're gonna have a good time. And they also should have a water bottle. I mean, I have a water bottle, but like, because when you drink a lot of coffee, you need to consume water. I drink a lot of water, you guys. But yeah, and then I don't pour any cream because, look, I'm not gonna trigger anybody. You do what you want to do, and I'm gonna probably get some people pissed. Y'all know, like, Coffee Mates or whatever, like the legit creamers that say like vanilla or like matcha, or, like, you know, that kind of stuff. It's just oil. No wonder that shit makes me go to the restroom. It's just oil. Now, if I do want to dilute and make it creamy, I would just buy like a basic almond milk, not coffee creamer. Coffee creamer is for me. And let's just say it's almond, whatever. But honestly, it's just best for me just to use like a basic almond milk or just straight up milk. You know, my grandma does straight up gallon milk for her coffee. It gets cold, but she just she puts it in the microwave to make it hot again. But yeah, because like, girl, the coffee cream, it's just oil. No shade, no tea. I get it. Like if I'm making my iced coffee and I just feel dirty, I will put some coffee creamer. And I know there's some people in my family that like coffee creamer, but it's just oil. It hardly is dairy unless it says, you know. But a lot of time it doesn't. Like it's just oil. Yeah, I don't do that. So I just drink it black, and also because like, I break out. So I still break out, but not as much as I want to drink with that. So I just put coffee, my strong coffee in there. And then I used to put like 3 teaspoons of sugar, but now I do like 1 or 2. I'm trying to train myself to drink it black because I'm trying to not be diabetic or pre-diabetic because both of my side of my families are, and I can probably become it. So it goes a lot based off genetics. A lot of these stuff like diseases and stuff like that, they go based off lifestyle, but diabetes is one of those big ones that it really, really does go based off genetics, as in you're more easily prone to get it. So when I learned that, and then oh my gosh, so I am trying to like, and I'm saying that when I just ate a lot of pasta yesterday. I made a pasta yesterday. Pasta converts to glucose. It converts to sugar. Like it's gonna mess it up, you know? So I really do try to control my sugar intake, because if not, I would drink a lot of soda, a lot of sugar in my coffee, and I would eat a lot of pasta. But I'm just trying to, I'm not saying I'm all that. I'm not. Trust, girl. If Taco Bell's on site, I get really dirty. But I just try to be mindful. You know, a lot of us are, but I really am becoming mindful on what I eat and how I'm buying my plants, because like I said, there's a lot of plants already that need my care, and I'm really, really satisfied and fulfilled with my collection as of now. I'm being blunt, I'm being real. But right now, focusing on planters because I really, really, really want to make my collection look cute a little bit. It's not really a priority, but I'd rather put my money on cute planters, not that crazy though, like still on a budget, and really good plant supplies like microfiber cloths or rubbing alcohol or like neem oils, like high quality neem oil. I go cheap, y'all. My water bottles are great value. I don't give a damn. But there are some things that I don't cheap out. I don't cheap out on meat unless times are really rough. But I don't play with meat. I do not cheap out on neem oil. It's so important, y'all. Like I'm telling you, like it's kind of expensive on Amazon, like $20 for like a bottle, probably even more. But it does make a difference. It does make a difference. So yeah, I try to buy some good stuff for my plants because, girl, pests really stress me out. So I'm gonna show you guys some updates on the collection right now. My white monster is putting out a new leaf. The variegated banana aurora is doing pretty good outside, as well with the alocasias putting out a new leaf. And Gabriella Plants already sent me the email saying they shipped out their plants, as well. Oh my god, David. As well, Green Escape from Etsy, they shipped out the plants too. So I cannot wait for y'all to see those unboxings. I actually got literally my wishlist plants. Talking about wishlist plants, I have my variegated Repotting perma, y'all. And when I tell you she reverted, so I chopped her. Do you know what's happening with the new growth? It's green. So I'm gonna show y'all what's up with that. You know what's up with that. So it's cold now, which makes it even 10 times nasty. Let's go to the balcony. Girl, unlock the door right now. Stop playing with me. I did place my elbow outside because it was not doing so good inside. And yes, but here is, see, this is the variegated Repotting perma. I chopped it because it was reverting and I want to make more clones, but what's happening, they're becoming green. The chunk is literally variegated. I don't know how they did it. I'm hoping, I mean, is that variegated right there? I'm hoping that it's gonna like come back. I don't know. I also have it here with a lot of light. Here's the alocasia. And then here's a new leaf that he gave me. And then here is the variegated banana. And then here is the white monster. Some of this melted because it was like basically all white. But here is his newest leaf. It's a monstera, how exciting. And then here's the mango, by the way, a little update on the mango. It's doing pretty good. Everything's looking pretty awesome as well. I should go ahead and water everything because it dries up pretty fast. Yeah, I already told my mom I'm gonna get rid of the greenhouse because it's getting too hot in there and I don't need it no more. That was the plan. I got so many propagations out of it and so many plants coming back to me. So I need to go and like figure out what I'm gonna do with a lot of these plants. A lot of them are gonna go back, like set up, and I'm gonna like obviously place them in the racks. Ugh, this one is a hit or miss, to be honest. So this is one that does not like to dry out at all. I've been watering it pretty accurately, but the second it dries out, it starts getting crispy. The Micans, type of blue, that's a really pretty, that shows me because it did had some mites, some spider mites. No, it had aphids. It could be spider mites, but I saw aphids and I treated them, and as you can see, all the new leaves are doing super good. That means that they were gone. If not, they would have been all over the new leaves. I ran out of neem oil. I mean, my bottle broke, right? I still have neem oil, but I gotta spray them again because if not, my windows are dirty too from all the neem oil. I gotta clean them as well. This one also had aphids. Look at this new leaf. Is that an aphid? Is that dirt? I think it's dirt. Usually they like to hide at the back of the leaves, which I don't really see that much. Usually there was a lot, but I'm seeing not that much over here, to be honest. But this is so pretty. My son's sunrise. I'm so happy I made a clone. I have the mother plants inside. And then this is a Syngonium, which was starting to develop mature leaves, but she went back. And even that, it's a variegated one. I just don't understand why it's on and off. And then my Hoya, it was literally just this long vine over here, but then she just put out this. So I think she's really happy outside where it's warm and humid, and I'm just so happy because I love that Hoya. I like how fluffy the leaves are and the little markings. It's gorgeous. My nutritive skin is over here as well, just doing her thing. I really love these wall planters and I have a lot of them. I would like to fill it up over here. We are planning to move out on November. We have a lot of time though. And I have a lot of plants that need to like fill in. And like I said, a lot of these plants, like look at this splash. I know some of them look bad, like this Seba Blue. To be fair, it is in sphagnum moss still. It was from my propagation. Look at this one. It wasn't propagation, but I did not. It was a sphagnum moss, and I didn't put it in soil, so that happened. This also dried out completely. But usually I'm pretty hopeful. I don't really mind when plants look like crap, because plants are really resilient. And the amount of times I've like just nurtured a plant and it just comes back, especially when it's outside, it's so rapid and fast. So this is okay. This one's a little too far gone. I can still bring it back and like just help it, but I have so many copies of like Seba Blues, I can just replace it. It is what it is. These I see. I didn't water these plants, I think for 2-3 days, and look what's happening. Seba Blue. This one was really happy though. Look at this one. My brandy, y'all think it's from Costa, but yeah, I did this is literally propagations. And then my carnival. And then the dwarfed banana. It's literally so big, and I think it's putting out babies. Here's my lemon top potos, but I really hope this girly does better outside because it was not doing so good. And then here is the Micans, the mother. This golden potos is thirsty again, but look at the variegation. It was just like that, and I got it for clearance, but look at it now. And actually talking about clearance, and here's what I say now. Talking about clearance, this is my, it was an elbow, but it reverted to green. So it's just a green stick going in, but it's starting to branch out, which is nice. You just gotta water it. I like how that looks, to be honest. And then that's from propagations, my mother queen potos. I gotta water her. Also propagations is the jade potos. That golden potos at the very top was propagations. So that's really, really exciting. But like I said, a lot of these plants just need to go ahead and get some water. But yeah, and I am gonna do a whole, not a whole remodel, but I'm gonna, and those are some brandies that I gotta repot. I'm gonna change this up and make it look pretty now. First it was just like nurturing, propagating, building my collection a little bit, because I wanted to propagate a lot of plants for the balcony, so I can have my jungle vibes. And I obviously already did that on a very, very small budget, and I just got what I wanted, so I'm really, really happy now. And I was just nurturing them and taking care of them. Here's a carnival that I did for propagations, and it looks so beautiful when it's vining down. Also this Hoya DS70. A lot of these I would like to like mix them together, like this Hoya DS70 with this one or this one, and just put it right there and just let it be like two mixing. Now in the winter time, what I'm gonna go ahead and do, let's go inside. It is really hot out there, but in the winter time I am planning to go ahead and give a lot of plants away, especially the ones that were like propagations. Those were basically free, and I'm just enjoying my collection. But the plants that I do love and enjoy, I'm gonna go ahead and clean them thoroughly and inspect them and repot them, and then bring them inside. Right, that's the plan. And that's probably gonna be like 10 or 15 plants. The rest would just be given away to family members. And even though, like I said, our release ends on December, I say this every single year, but we're not gonna go to a rental home, it's too expensive. But we are gonna transfer to a new apartment that's closer to my hubby's job. And yeah, it's just more convenient, because right now it's like a 30-minute drive, sometimes even a 40-minute drive. But there's new apartments over there, and it's like a 10-minute drive. So very drastic difference, and they're like the same company, so it will be an easy transfer, and it's affordable. It's like the same price we're paying over here. So we are gonna move. Kind of nervous and scared, but one thing I'm excited. I don't want to jinx it. I'm already saying all this stuff, but it's no carpets. I really always wanted a plant room. Just having a plant room is a blessing, but like I always wanted a plant room with no carpet. It's just more easier to clean. It's okay to have carpet. It just, you gotta wash the carpet, right? But, or just not make a mess, but I'm a messy person, so it is what it is. But I am excited to go ahead and do all that crazy stuff and moving. Like I said, our release ends on December. I'm planning to apply on October because there's usually a waiting list, and I want to make sure that we have a buffer time. I know it'd be kind of expensive, but that's why we're saving up money. hence why I'm not buying a lot of plants. So we have like some wiggle room money, like, you know, it's just making, I'm preparing for the worst and also for the best, right? So that's all of that stuff. Now, like, I'm telling this because like by the end of the year, that's when I release ants, and that's also when it's winter time. That's when I have to get rid of these plants. And I'm saying because there's a high possibility chance that, I don't think, it's not a lot of stuff. It's just gonna be my brother and I, we can do all this, to be honest. Maybe my other brother and my boyfriends possibly, but my brother and I, we can do this all. Move everything together. I'm planning to give a lot of plants from the balcony to, I have like 3 people that are ready to adopt some plants. But I told like, not right now, I'm gonna enjoy my little jungle in the balcony from these propagations, but I know they're gonna get way too big. And a lot of them are copies. Like, I have their mother plants already inside. Like, you're literally behind one of them. My Justina. These are propagations. I love to propagate plants. Look at that shine. It's just a neem oil. You know, it's another benefit. If you don't believe in neem oil, that's okay. But if you can still use it, it makes your plants look really, really shiny and just so attractive to look at. And just gorgeous. Like, so it looks unreal. Unreal. I love to propagate plants, and y'all saw like a couple months back I was propagating so many plants back then because it was just a lot of fun. But I just know I do not want to have 20 Ciba Blues in my collection, which is why I'm going to give a lot of them away. And I don't mind. I love giving things away. I love propagating, and I'm just enjoying it. So it's all a win-win. But that's the plan. That's the plan with everything that's going on. Because I know I've been getting some comments of people saying like, David, you have so many plants on the balcony. Like, what are you gonna do with all that? That's the plan. So right now, we're probably gonna go ahead and do some plant chores, but I gotta go ahead and clean the kitchen. I just wanted to chit chat with y'all for a little bit and just have some coffee, chit chat with y'all. But I'm gonna go ahead and clean, and then I'll see y'all in a bit. As you saw, it is raining outside and it is so beautiful. So we're gonna go ahead and repot a red Maranta and the self-watering planters. It is doing super duper good, and I just want to go ahead and give it I don't know, I think it'll be more happier. And I noticed that with Marantas, I don't know, specifically the red Maranta, it grows pretty fast. I bought it as a little plant 2 months ago, and now it's on a 6-inch, which by the way, it's gonna go on a 6-inch just like this. And I'm pretty sure it's gonna fill in pretty nicely. See if I can pull it up. Oh, I can't. It got stuck in there. But it's grown a lot and it's doing super awesome. So here it is. Look at those beautiful red leaves. It's like a maroon, the back, a gorgeous maroon. It is pretty thirsty, so its first watering is going to be on these adorable planters. Gonna go ahead and pull it up from the plastic. Big old long terracotta. These are honestly really pretty. Even if you don't want to use the plastic, you can just drill a hole over here and use it as a beautiful, nice long terracotta. I mean, you don't really have to, but it's up to you. There's a lot of different things you can do, right? I got my soil. You can't really see. Let me move the camera. Let's fill this up. Be a little bit careful because I don't want to put like bacteria in there, right? Because I really don't know what happened. It seemed like it was the nail that pierced through my skin, but yeah. They're not that long too. Instead of go ahead and I do gotta trim the nails. That's good. Also, my potting soil, my mixture is just the Garden Expert Gardener potting soil. not garden soil. And then I add any kind of brand of perlite that you like. And then I also add a orchid bark mix, which has big chunks of bark. And then also charcoal and perlite, mix it nice and chunky. I like it because it just makes it look nice. And I do know that a lot of plants do semi like a chunky mixture, but not too chunky for me because I'm in underwater. But look at the mixtures, you see that? What you use in your mixtures. Look at that. I don't really measure things. As you can see, there's a lot of perlite on this one. I just do what the heart says. And that day my heart said a lot of perlite. That's probably why it's grown so much, I wonder. Just gonna use my hands. Getting a little dirty. It's so nice though. I love it when it rains. After this, I am planning to go plant shopping, which is probably already posted. I'm gonna go when my boyfriend comes back from work. I love going plant shopping when it rains. It's such a vibe. There's something about it that I love. But I'm excited to see what they have. You probably already saw the video, but I don't know, because this video is going to be posted after the plant shopping. That is beautiful. It's so pretty. I love it. I can't wait to see how much it grows. And put this back in here. Got another plant so I can save it for later on. And then let me go ahead and add some water in this. That song got stuck in my head. I was mopping and I like to blast music. It smells like pine sol. I'm actually running out of pine sol. I need to go ahead to Walmart. So the goal, which you probably already saw, but hopefully I'll see if I can get the things done. I would like to go per route. So I'm gonna go to my grandma's Lowe's. I call it because it's by her side. And then coming back, I passed by the Home Depot, which I'm gonna go ahead and check out inside. As well, there's a Walmart like right next to that Home Depot. They don't always have great stuff. Like once in a blue moon, they have an amazing display, but it's a small selection. So I'm gonna see what I'm gonna do with that. But as I'm in the Walmart, I'm gonna go ahead and buy some more water packs and some pine sol because I'm out of my pine sol. And David loves his pine sol. I used to love using bleach, but I would always get dizzy and bleach my clothing by accident. So I don't play with bleach anymore. I use pine sol because it disinfects. It smells really good. And it's a great degreaser for the kitchen, like on the countertops and stuff like that, right? So I like it. Here it is. That's how much water I put. You don't gotta put a lot, girl. You don't wanna put a lot, trust. And then you just plop it in there. Actually, let me go ahead and see if I can levitate it and show you how it looks. I think I can. You gotta improvise. That's all I do on this channel. I just improvise. Yes. You ready? Perfect. I could have also like lit up a little bit more, but the terracotta didn't absorb it, so it is what it is. That's literally it. There you go. I'm probably gonna add more water until it fills up all the way to the top, so the terracotta and the soil can absorb it, because the soil was dry and the red Maranta was dry as well, so it needs to saturate nicely. But that's basically it on these awesome planters. I went through a whole rant in the morning, but they're awesome. I really do like them, and of course when I'm at the Walmart, I'm gonna see if they have any more. If they do, I'll probably just get 1 or 2, but not like 5 because they usually have like 5 displayed. But yes, we're gonna go ahead and water some thirsty plants, and as I'm watering, you guys are gonna see how the plants are doing. But yeah, let me go put this girlie in a spot. I actually had it. I'm really happy with this holiday cactus. The flowers are so beautiful and red. Here is the range of pepperonia. And then over here, I do gotta go ahead and clear some yellow leaves from that neon pothos. Go ahead and water this chance. And then this is the one that we propagated. It already has some good roots. The Hoya. Gotta make sure that I actually get it there because the outlet is in the bottom. We don't want to get electrocuted, right? Or do we? Let me see, can I? There you go. And over here I can see this lemon. Oh, it's a lemon meringue potos. I always feel like it's a different potos, but it's the lemon meringue. And then this begonia looks thirsty too. Looks pale. A lot of plants start to look pale when they're thirsty. I don't know what's up with this alocasia. I did move it. It was in the kitchen and it was doing really, really good. But I placed it over here because I wanted to see its beautiful leaves, but it seems like it's not happy. I don't know. It has a new leaf coming in. Y'all see that? That is crazy. And it has a little baby on the side as well. It's a little baby leaf. How cute. This anthurium put out a new leaf. So the store have a corkscrew and it's doing pretty good. And then my orchid, this one's blooming from last year that we got at a nursery. Such beautiful, vibrant colors. And then this one we got for clearance last year as well. And you can see its new shoots and its flower, it just opened up. Y'all see that? So beautiful. Look at these buds. And of course the ficus triangularis is still with us. Alrighty. This ficus is always drying out. And then what else? What else? Very good string of hearts. And then this cute little pepperonia. And then the pepperoni in the back, if I can get in there though. There it is. Okay. This one too. This one's thirsty too. Oh my gosh. It's okay. There was no girl light in the bottom. I always gotta be careful. My anthurium is also putting out another leaf. This one. Gorgeous. I learned, you guys, the hard way. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's common knowledge, but for some reason it did not click on me that anthuriums, a lot of them like to stay moist. Like this one was going downhill. I was letting it dry out, and that's a big no-no. Some are more resilient than others. Yeah, look at this Gabby. Whoa, it looks like it was damaged, but it's a brand new leaf and there's nothing in it. I think it's gonna harden up to something like that. You'll see that. That is really, really cool. Huh. Gabby philodendron. This is a mother plant. I do have copies of it. I just wanted to have more. It's gorgeous, isn't it? And then of course my variegated green highly philodendron. I'm so proud of it. Oh, my sister grabbed that by accident. That peacefully, I want to water it so the very back is thirsty. Here's the carnival that I did by propagations as well. I have a lot of carnivals. I'm always trying to see where I can put the camera because it's always a little hard to water with one hand. Trying to get in there, right? But everything's good. Everything's doing awesome. I'm really, really proud with all of the plants. They're just doing really, really good. There are some that are struggling. We saw them, but there are those that are just doing really, really cool things. Alright, plenty friends, that is basically it for today. I'm actually really happy because this is going to be for tomorrow. You're probably watching it today. It's kind of confusing, but I'm a step ahead as of now. And today, well, again, my day right now as of filming this, I'm going to go to a Lowe's. It's been a hot minute since I've been to this Lowe's. And then to a Walmart and a Home Depot. I'm really, really curious what they're going to have, but I just love it when it rains. The vibes, I can't explain it, but going plant shopping when it rains, it's so magical to me. It really, really is. And I cannot wait to do that. I want to spend time with my boyfriend because, well, hubby, if you're watching this for, we did got married. I didn't really do anything crazy. We didn't do anything crazy. We didn't really announce anything. Like, I haven't even told my mom. We told her we were planning to. That was a conversation, but I know she told me, and we know at the end of the day she loves me no matter what. But yeah, it wasn't that reason, but I don't know. I just don't feel. As a little boy, I've always dreamed of being married with a man, you know, when I get older, right? And having a wedding and having my family there, but I feel like that's not the reality. But it's not that sad. I'm very blessed with a lot of other beautiful things in my life, so um, yeah, it doesn't really drag me down. But that's the thought process back then and in the moments when it was happening. That um, even if we did, not a lot of family members will show up. I don't have any friends. And I just don't think it's worth to do a wedding. It's a beautiful thing, but yeah, we are planning to go somewhere like corporate, something simple. Just him and I, and have a little fun, cute moment together. But yeah, we are married now, legally. I mean, to be honest, we've been together for like 6 years, so it was just a matter of time. Um, but yeah, thank you so much for watching Something Positive Eyes to each and every single one of y'all. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!